two-time Oscar winner, Denzel Washington, one of the most powerful actors on screen and stage. His last time on Broadway took home a Tony. And now anticipation is high as he prepares to open in a classic drama. I got a chance to talk with him about that and a whole lot more. The buzz on Broadway, Denzel is back, starring in the revival of Lorraine Hansberry's classic, A Raisin in the Sun.
Man says, I gotta change my life. I'm choking to death. Woman says your eggs are getting cold.
You've often talked about how being on Broadway, it's a way for an actor, I think how you phrase it, to sharpen your instrument.
Mm-hmm. That's the foundation for me. That's how I started. I believe that's where you really learn how to act. It's alive. It's a living thing, and you get an energy from the people.
Originally produced in 1959, A Raisin in the Sun is set on the south side of Chicago.
Walter, eat your eggs, they're gonna get cold.
Washington's character, Walter Lee Younger, is an aspiring entrepreneur struggling with the limited opportunities for African Americans in the workforce. Walter Lee Younger. Mm-hmm. Just tell me a little bit about the character.
He's hungry. It's interesting because he's a driver, and in 1959 he's taking his boss to places that other African Americans or colored people didn't get to see in those days, so he's got a taste of it, but he's not a part of it.
It was the first play written by an African-American woman to be produced on Broadway and the big screen.
I'm looking in the mirror this morning and I'm thinking I'm 35 years old, I'm married 11 years, and I got a boy who's got to sleep in the living room because I got nothing.
The Oscar and Tony Award winner admits he has big shoes to fill as he stars in the role made famous by the legendary Sidney Poitier.
Well, you know, I spent some time with him in the last couple of months. I've been stopping by his house. He's a character. And he's a very sweet man, a gentleman. He actually got up and he couldn't remember the lines, but he was, so I asked him, I said, I had my iPhone. I said, can I tape you a little bit? And he's like, yeah, sure. So I actually got some footage of him going back in time.
Denzel is not the only talented Washington in his household. He and his wife, Pauletta, inspired their 4 children to pursue careers in the arts.
They are film buffs. They are real movie people, so they just all found their way there on their own. We didn't push anybody into the business. 2 were behind the camera and 2 were in front of the camera. Malcolm is a young filmmaker, and John David first, played NFL, played football, and the first thing he reads for, I always just knew he was a naturally gifted actor. He just had it. And so he is starring in an HBO series with The Rock.
As he gears up for opening night, he shared his hopes for the play.
No matter how much you think you know, you can go to the theater and learn and enjoy and respect and just have a great night.
There is something special about the theater, and my mother met Lorraine Hansberry, knew her, went to college with her sister Mamie at Howard, and even was at her apartment in New York City when the play
I loved watching you when that picture popped up of her with the cigarette.
Because I remember the photos like that. And opening night is April 3rd at the Ethel Barrymore Theater. It is the same theater where the original play was performed. Don't you love that?